Hey guys, welcome to episode 45 of the VoiceOFpunk. I am your host, the Punk. I just finished watching the April 15th edition of Monday Night Raw, and I really have to say, I don't know about anybody else, but I found this Raw to be very boring. I didn't, sure, stuff happened in it, and there was a lot of stuff I liked. But sorry guys. But there just wasn't really something to it. Like, there was stuff I really liked about it, but it's just I don't know, just the first kind of hour I kind of enjoyed, but then the last hour I fell out of it. I stopped paying attention, it's just kind of like ugh. Anyway, so and all in all, I thought this Raw was pretty boring, but that's just me. I don't know about anyone else, because I can see people actually hiking this Raw, but for me personally, I just thought it was very boring. I just thought it was just really tacked on, but that's just me. So let's talk about what happened. Raw opens up with a match between Randy Orton and Sheamus against The Big Show. To my surprise, this was a very short match. I think it was only 15 minutes. And nothing really spectacular happened. And one question went through my head as Randy Orton and Sheamus fought against The Big Show. Why? Like, I understand Big Show and them have a rivalry and all that, but why do it now? Like, handicap match between The Big Show. Shouldn't you guys actually build up on it? Shouldn't you guys maybe put it on a pay-per-view? Would you like something? Instead, they just put it on a Raw. I don't get it, Randy Orton and Sheamus win, completely burying The Big Show, and so basically that storyline went nowhere. Even if it was doing a storyline, but still, it would have been better if they build it up or something. You know what I mean? So anyway, the next one was 3MB. 3MB comes out because they're calling out the Shield. Because apparently on SmackDown, on Friday Night SmackDown, the Shield beat it up 3MB, which I thought was actually kind of cool. Kind of cool. It shows the Shield is not on anybody's side, and 3MB, the jobber group, comes out and they're like, we want 3MB. But lo and behold, Brock Lesnar comes. Brock Lesnar comes and he has this wicked ass pyro. Goes, oh, and it was really cool pyro. It was like, it was awesome. And the pyro, when he does it, kind of goes down the ramp a little bit. So it was pretty cool. And then he comes out, completely destroys fucking 3MB, just bam, bam, F5, belly F5. Like, that F5 he does to Heath Slater on the barricade, that was wicked. That was awesome. I was like, oh shit. I was like, oh shit. God dang. I was like, oh shit, he did. And then Paul Heyman comes out and calms him down and stuff, and then Paul Heyman cuts a promo saying that it's time to get extreme. Like, Brock Lesnar wants to fight Triple H again. You guys are 1-1. And he starts talking about how Triple H has actually won Paul Heyman's respect, which I thought was actually kind of cool. And he goes on saying, you guys are 1-1. There's one more match. That's Extreme Rules. It's time to get brutal. It's time to get barbaric. You, Triple H, Brock Lesnar, Extreme Rules in a steel cage match. Alright. I'll go for that. I'll go for that. I heard that the next year for WrestleMania 30, the main event is supposed to be Brock Lesnar versus The Rock. But I don't even know why I mentioned that, but the reason why I was mentioning that was because, last week, Rock was supposed to be there, and Brock Lesnar was supposed to come out and beat up The Rock, you know, setting up the main event for the next WrestleMania, which I'm glad they didn't do, because that would get old after a while. It really would. So I'm glad they're kind of continuing on with this Triple H storyline, even though it's kind of ran its course. But, you know, I'm glad they're doing something with Brock Lesnar, you know. After Triple H, I really want to see Brock Lesnar fight against CM Punk. I'm going to explain why later, but yeah. Then what happened after that was Antonio Cesaro versus Kofi Kingston for the United States Championship. You know, people are going to say this was a good match. I agree with them. But I did not give a shit. I did not care about this match at all. Like, when I was watching this match, the match starts, they're fighting, and next thing I know, I was singing the theme song to the Golden Girls. I'm not even kidding. The match starts, Kofi Kingston and Antonio Cesaro fighting. Next thing you know, I'm like this. Thank you for being a friend, driving down and back again. Your heart is true, you're a pal and a confidant. I'm not even kidding. And I should stop right there because I'm a horrible singer. I just embarrassed myself in front of millions and millions of people. But, anyway. Kofi wins and he's the new United States champion. They have Josh Matthews, I think it's Josh Matthews or Matt Stark here, I can't remember, comes out with a mic and goes, Kofi, you're the new United States champion. How do you feel? I brought the United States Championship back to where it belongs. Woo! And does anybody care? Not of my knowledge. Sorry, Kofi. So yeah, Antonio Cesaro lost the United States Championship. Kofi's the new one, and nobody gives a shit. The crowd is basically dead. It was hilarious. The crowd was basically dead when he said that. I was like, God, I feel sorry for those guys. I wrote down some notes, just so I can remember kind of things. I didn't write everything down, but I wrote down some notes. Then it was Dolph Ziggler, the new World Heavyweight Championship. The new World Heavyweight Champion comes out, cuts a really good promo, and even though I think it's Jerry Lawler who says it, but I like this promo because he shows to have a bit more of a attitude, you know, like he shows a little bit more of aggression and anger. And it kind of seems like he was sick about being held back. And now he's the champion. He can just explode, you know what I mean? That's kind of what that promo gave me. And saying, like, you know, if you're as talented as me, you get everything. You get the fame, get the autographs, get the women. And him and AG Lee try to do their best Edge and Lita impression kiss. And Big E's sitting there like, you bastard. And then Alberto comes out, interrupts it to his best theme song ever. Din, 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 din. And, screw Fandango's theme song. I'd rather dance to Alberto's, but anyway. Alberto comes out and it's like, you know, I haven't got my heavy match yet, so I'm gonna have it now. What are y'all? What are they? So, they have their rematch, but Jack Swagger comes out, and Jack Swagger just completely destroys and attacks Alberto. So, the match doesn't happen. I know I'm kind of going through this fast, but I'm just, you know. Really, like, I do like, Dolph Ziggler is the new champion. I really like it. He deserves it. He deserves every minute of it. But he comes back later and he has a match with Jack Swagger. And his match with Jack Swagger, I have to say, okay, he's your new champion. Dolph Ziggler's your new champion. He's worked his ass off. He got it. He earned it. Then you make him lose to Jack Swagger. Like, he doesn't lose the championship. But he loses Jack Swagger, and Jack Swagger becomes the #1 contender. Makes no sense, but okay. Why are you still burying Dolph Ziggler? He's your champion. He should win the matches he's in right now. Like, he should, when he's on Raw, just every week he should win. Then on pay-per-views, you should do like a threat, like, oh my god, he's probably going to lose. That's how you make drama with your champions. You make them win. You, like, weekly on Raw, you make them unstoppable until the pay-per-view. The pay-per-view is where the real challenge is. And they completely bury Dolph Ziggler. Like sure how he lost wasn't really like a blowout. Like it was a roll-up, you know, a cheating kind of roll-up. But still, like, why would you make him lose? It makes no sense. He's your champion, guys. Come on. God damn. Oh, and then Ryback. Something happened last week where Ryback turns heel, and he attacks John Cena. And this week, Ryback is explaining his reasons why. And he cut this promo. It's a backstage promo. It's pure pre-taped, which I'm happy about because pre-taped, he's pretty good. He kind of reminds me of Brock Lesnar, where tape promos, he's good. Live mics, he's not good. This promo, like, he explains that... How do I explain this? He explains the reason why he attacked John Cena is because he's in his shadow, and it's because John Cena doesn't care for him. And, like, when Ryback was attacked by the Shield, you know, about 7 or 6 times, John Cena never came out. While John Cena was being attacked by the Shield, Ryback came out and helped him, you know? And when this promo was happening, I was really happy about it. He was like, I really liked it. Like, that promo was really good. And, surprisingly, I can't believe I'm saying that about Ryback, because he's not the kind of person who I would think would cut a good promo. And I know this is pre-taped, but still, taped or not, I'm surprised Ryback is pulling off a pretty good promo here. And, you know, I really liked it. It sets up the feud really good, and I hope this feud doesn't end at Extreme Rules. I hope this feud goes on for a while, and I hope Ryback actually wins it. I know he won't. You know, obviously, John Cena, the Golden Boy, or Vince McMahon's #1 cocksucker. Of course, John Cena's gonna win. You know, where is it? Every time John Cena wins, this is what I feel like doing. So anyway, that was a good promo. I really liked it. And then after that promo is where Raw really started to lose me. I don't really fully remember what happened after that. Well, then I do remember is the Santino match. Because reason why I remember the Santino match, because when I saw Santino came out, I got the strangest sensation to take a bath and slit my wrists. So, right then I knew it was like, oh shit, it's Santino. I'll get the dub ready. You know? So, it was him and the Great Khali versus Team Rhodes Scholars, and thank Jesus the Team Rhodes Scholars won. Trying to remember what else happened. Oh yeah. Oh, right. Jack Swagger versus Dolph Ziggler. Already talked about that. Shit, I can't remember what happened now. Oh, they're doing that little fandango thing, which I actually thought was kind of stupid. Like, okay, I know the New Jersey crowd was, humming Fandango's theme and was like dancing to it, and everybody in New Jersey was dancing to it. It's a big hit. But this crowd really pissed me off. Like, they were pretty much dead. Like, when Fandango came out, really nobody was doing it, and they're like, come on, people, let's go, and it was just a failure. Anyway, one thing I really want to talk about is the CM Punk promo. For CM Punk, because what he does, his whole heel persona was saying, like, he's the best in the world, he's all this. And his promo was commenting on his loss to The Undertaker. And when he says, I took him to the limit, then he stops talking. Just stops, gives the mic to Paul Heyman, hugs Paul Heyman, and walks out of the ring. And he doesn't go off the ramp. He walks off the ramp and goes somewhere else. Because of this promo, I feel a face turn is coming for CM Punk. And, I really liked that promo too. It was very simple. It was very short. And I really, really liked it because it got me interested about where CM Punk is going. Like, to me, it feels like he's going to turn face again. Like, he's been humbled, He's been humbled. He's been humbled by the Iron Sheik. But, it just feels like it's like his character's starting to realize that he's not the best in the world, you know what I mean? And, like, it kind of seems like he's realizing this now, and he's realizing, like, what he's done or something. And I think that they'll make a much more better redemption angle for CM Punk than they did with fucking John Cena, And speaking of that, the last thing that happened tonight was John Cena confronts Ryback. And, basically John Cena calls Ryback a coward and, challenges him to a fight. He wants him, come get some same old shit. And then Ryback, of course, turns his back, trying to play into that coward role. Then Shield comes out, beats up John Cena, and Ryback just leaves John Cena there. Okay. Good way to show that they're enemies. But I have one problem with this promo. One problem. Okay, here we go. The one thing I had a problem with this promo was John Cena saying this. Ryback, prove to me that you earn it. That you earn a title shot. That you earn everything. That you basically says, tell me that you earn this title shot. And I just burst out laughing. I was like, Cena, you have no right to say anything about earning anything. We all know that the title is handed to you on a goddamn silver platter. Just served to you. Here you go, Mr. Cena. 11-time champion. 11-time champion. This piece of shit. This piece of shit is 11-time champion. Wow. Cena has no right. Cena should just shut the fuck up. He has no right to say that you have to earn anything. Because Cena hasn't earned a goddamn thing in this fucking company. He hasn't earned anything. All what he does is suck Vince McMahon's dick, eat out his asshole, and he's handed the championship on a silver platter. The only reason why, not because of that, but the other reason why is because stupid PG loving bandwagon stupid faggot fans love him. And they buy into his crap. Saying like, oh my god, John Cena's the best. Oh, Sizzy, did you guys get it? These fans should be tested. Because they do not see that John Cena is a talentless piece of shit. That doesn't deserve to be on television. Doesn't deserve to be a wrestler. Doesn't deserve to be champion. It doesn't deserve anything from this company, yet is handed everything on a silver platter. It mind boggles me that John Cena is 11-time champion. What has he done? Seriously, tell me, what has he done? You can argue saying like, oh, he does charity work. Yeah, and so does Zack Ryder and CM Punk. And so does Hoshitatsu. You can tell me, oh, he's been wrestling for so long. Yeah, he's been doing the same old shit in 2005. Like, obviously, he should be doing something right. That's what people could argue with me, like saying like he's doing something right. Yeah, he's doing something right. He's playing to the lowest common denominator of fans, with the lowest IQ level. Seriously, these fans who support John Cena must have the IQ level of 0 and dead. Like, how can anybody cheer this piece of shit? And how can they go behind this piece of shit? I don't know. Anyway, those are my thoughts for this video. My little rant at the end. Anyway, you guys like this video, like it. You guys want to comment. You guys want to subscribe. Tell me your thoughts about this Raw. Do whatever you guys want. I'm not in control. So, do whatever you guys want, guys. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.